Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here's the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung has urged for the need to speed up carrying out the three mega projects on chips and AI. In a follow-up meeting on Monday involving related agencies and private firms, Lee instructed his officials to review allowing skipping an environmental impact assessment when investors seek to build facilities in an area where an assessment has been already made. He also called for the need to implement administrative procedures simultaneously, not in consecutive order, and to preemptively secure power and water. Korea officially launched a 24-hour foreign exchange trading system on Monday, aimed at boosting the global appeal of the Korean capital market and the Korean won. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance and Economy Koo Yoon-chol and Bank of Korea Deputy Governor Kwon Min-soo visited a dealing room in Seoul on the first day of the 24-hour system to encourage market participants. Minister Koo emphasized that the extension reflects strong economic fundamentals and foreign demand, and said it will provide new opportunities like real-time risk management for exporters. Under the new system, trading hours for the $1 exchange rate now run from 6 a.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Saturday, and will only be closed on weekends and New Year's Day. After weeks of volatility in global chip stocks, attention is turning to key events this week, including Samsung Electronics' second quarter preliminary earnings and SK hynix's U.S. listing. According to market consensus, Samsung Electronics is expected to report an operating profit of about $56.4 billion for the second quarter when it announces preliminary earnings on Tuesday. Later in the week, SK hynix will begin trading its American Depository Receipts, or ADRs, on the Nasdaq, in a listing expected to raise up to $29 billion. The move is expected to give U.S. investors easier access to the Korean chipmaker's shares. The death toll from Venezuela's twin earthquakes has reached 3,342 as of Sunday local time, marking one of the worst seismic disasters in Latin American history. 11 days after the June 24 double shocks, the focus on the ground has shifted from searching for survivors to debris removal and body recovery. International rescue operations are wrapping up, with only 25 of the original 77 foreign teams remaining, as the United Nations hands over coordination control to local civil defense authorities. Speaking at an Independence Day military ceremony in Caracas, Interim President Delcy Rodriguez pushed back against critics and dismissed warnings of potential civil unrest. To handle the logistical crisis, Rodriguez ordered newly graduating military ensigns to deploy directly to temporary shelters and medical facilities in La Guerra. Gasoline prices at pumps across Korea have fallen into the 1,801 range per liter, driven by the seventh round of fuel price caps and stabilizing global oil prices. According to the Korean National Oil Corporation, the nationwide average price of gasoline stood at 1,897.061 per liter as of 4 p.m. on Monday, while prices in Seoul reached 1,929.521 per liter. This marks the first time in more than 3 months that the national average has fallen below 1,901. Gasoline prices had stayed above the 2,001 range for around 2 months due to tensions in the Middle East before gradually coming down. Diesel prices are also continuing to decline, with the nationwide average falling to 1,886.11 per liter. In Seoul, diesel was recorded at 1,914.11 per liter. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.